Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer Action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Atlanta United Training Ground for this UPSL Georgia Premier Division action. Makeup time, UPSL in Georgia, Atlanta United Academy, and SSL FC. Larry Weaver alongside John Reno. John, we have an interesting little matchup. This is a remake from last week.
Yeah, an extension of Week 10, if you will. Important matchup for both teams is Atlanta United Academy. They're jockeying for position up at in the top of the table for playoff position, and SSL are currently entering this week in the relegation spot. But the good news for SSL is they have several games in hand. A few teams that are ahead of them have played 9, even 10 games, while they've only played 6. This will be match number 7 for SSL. So they do have an opportunity to make up some ground here and get out of that relegation spot. So an important matchup for them today here as well, Larry.
Yeah, SSL with 3 games in hand, 6 games to go before the end of the season. This is a major matchup for them.
And Atlanta United Academy used to being at the top, near the top of the table every season since they've been in the UPSL. Find themselves a little bit lower than they're usually accustomed to seeing. So, again, an important matchup for them as they want an opportunity to move up here as the playoffs get nearer and nearer here in this spring season. It's a beautiful day, warm day here at the Atlanta Training Ground in Marietta, Georgia. Nice clear day. A little bit of a breeze, a little bit of a wind. We'll see how that affects play today. But we'll have the Atlanta United Academy in their all-white, going from left to right on your screen, and the visitors SSL Soccer Saves Lives FC in the black kits today. They'll be going from right to left on your screen. And not sure if we had roster update information for SSL before match time. If we do get it,
we did not get an SSL roster in time.
And we are underway. SSL will kick off to get things started here. And they will draw back and look to move up here with their passing game.
We are.
And Atlanta United there with a nice interception there by Luzon. And now ball's gonna trickle back to the keeper Owen Barnett for Atlanta United. They're working on the far side. Nice move and pass up midfield looking for Hutzel. Now here comes Atlanta United down the wing, far wing into the 18. And tried to pass it, but his teammate ran over the ball there a little bit, so pass went behind and SSL was able to clear. So throw in here for Atlanta United on the far side. And now it's back in midfield. And they'll drop it back to Barnett. And leave it to Gomez to pass it past midfield here on the near side. We'll give it go to Lanza. Lanza with the ball now. Nice drop pass and trying to get it into the middle and able to, and it just trickles wide of the goal there.
Just trickles out there, John, but it looks like it'll be a corner for Atlanta United.
Yes, sir. Corner for Atlanta United here on the near side. That'll be Luzon, number 33, taking it for the home team. And drills in and off the foot of a SSL defender and out and giving chase. And now SSL able to clear it past midfield, but it's going to go out of play for an SSL throw. So Atlanta United with the early opportunity with the corner, not able to cash in. Now SSL trying to weave their way into the defensive third of Atlanta United, and there's a header towards the box. Barnett's over there, goes wide. The goal is going to be cleared away. So we're going to get a throw here for SSL. Luzon is there to take it away. And Atlanta United need to pass away out of trouble there. Pressure on. Barnett's got to get rid of it. He does. And now they switch up, looking for Lanza here on the near side. And big boot ahead. Ball forward is going to go out of play. And it looks like we're going to get a throw here for SSL. And ball in. Lanza with the steal. Ball forward, looking for Zuniga. Zuniga not able to catch up to it. Nice defensive play by SSL, number 7 there. Now he turns. And flag goes up, went out of bounds there, so out of play. So throw here for Atlanta United. Lanza will toss it in, gets it back. Nice quick passing. Zuniga trying to drop it off for Lanza, can't quite get to him. Now SSL trying to bring out Gomez. Tried to intercept, could not. Gets a second chance. SSL trying to get it past midfield. Now they're going to switch it up on the far side. Yeah, across midfield. Still in control. Around one man. Working his way into the 18. There's 3 defenders right there. Shot is blocked at the point of origin. And now Atlanta United will reset. They'll send the ball back to Barnett. And he'll look to give it to Gomez. Gomez. It's Luzon. Luzon is going to send it back over to the back line on the far side. There, pass across midfield. And pass a little too far for Herlock. And we have a throw here for SSL. So if you're just joining us, we're in the early stages of the first half. Bonus midweek soccer here, extension of week 10 matchup here, a makeup game. Atlanta United hosting SSL FC in the UPSL Georgia Premier Division matchup. Brought to you by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. Catch all the action live on our YouTube channel. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss all the action and all the upcoming content and games we have for you, podcast interviews. That's Atlanta Soccer Media Group. Live action, Zaninga. On the far side, passes intercepted by SSL and clear attempt. But Atlanta United regains control. And they'll drop it back to Ibarra, number 91 at center circle. He's going to send it over to Gomez. Gomez looking for Lanza, couldn't connect. SSL across midfield. Lanza back checking, and nice hustle by Lanza to force SSL backwards. Oh, nice play by Hutzel to intercept that pass. Now Atlanta United hovering around midfield. Moves on with it down the middle, and maybe he thought Lanza was going to streak down that far or near side, but they couldn't connect, so throw for SSL. So ball in. Lanza there to Gomez. And Lanza looks like he may have got clipped on the heel there, but no call. And here's a chance for SSL coming down the near side here, number 83 into the box. Looking, takes a shot, and it's deflected by Gomez and hits the side of the goal. So first chance of the match for SSL. And that's one thing that Atlanta United is going to have to watch out for is SSL. They have some speedsters on their team.
Take a look at this transition, John. Moving up this left-hand side, near side, coming into the box. Tries to get a little bit of a flick off of the defender out for the corner.
And we have a corner for SSL into the box and deflected up in the air by Atlanta United, but still maintain control by the 18, and a turn and shot and a stop by Barnett. Sabara with it to Herlock. Herlock sends it through. Is he onside? Now they're going to throw up the flag. The AR was right there, had a good look at it, but called Zuniga for the offside.
Good call by the AR, John, right there to call it.
So now the keeper for SSL is going to boot this one long. 50-50 ball and headed forward by SSL, but Lanza's there and flicks it up in the air to himself, but SSL players there to take it away. Now Gomez takes the ball away from his man, lets it go out, and he's going to get a throw. But he tries to throw. But they're going to say it's off on it. Well, now we're going to get a throw for Atlanta United. It's a quick sequence there. Albara, or Dunham rather, excuse me, on that far side. It's going to switch it back over looking for Lanza. On the near side, Lanza has a man on him. He's going to have to backtrack to get the ball past midfield. He's going to drop it back to Gomez. Now Albara at center circle. Looks for his man on the left wing, and that was Barnett looking for a streaking Hutzel, but it was deflected out of play. So should be throw here for Atlanta United. Ball in to Reese. Reese has Zuniga on the near side. Or Lanza, rather. And there's a shot in and up in the air, but the keeper's going to get to it for SSL. That's Lanza giving chase there, but SSL's going to get it past midfield. There on the near side. Number 92 trying to get around his man. Moves into the 18 on the edge of the 18, has to drop it back. So nice play by the Atlanta defenseman, able to shield out the SSL there from the box. Now they'll switch it up and move over to the far side. Now chip in, but Dunham is there. He's just going to go out of play. So it'll be a goal kick for Atlanta United, the home team. No score yet. Early in this Week 10 makeup game. And There's a little miscommunication. Ball is going to go out, and it's going to be a corner for SSL. So it'll be second corner of the match for SSL, again from the near side. Arm is up. Swing is into the box. Headed out nicely by Atlanta United. And it's going to go out of play. So we'll get a throw on the far side, on the far touch now for SSL. As we said at the beginning, important match for SSL. Their first season in the UPSL Premier Division was a good one. They made the playoffs. But this season's been a little tougher road for them. And right now they're in the first relegation spot. But they do have a few games in hand, so they do have the opportunity to move up the table here and get themselves out of that relegation spot. So very important matchup for SSL. And Nehmer, there's a chase for the ball. Zuniga gets to it. He's inside trying to work away around his man. He's got another man beat. He does get a shot off, and a diving stop by the SSL goalkeeper. Had to dive to his right to keep that from sneaking in the left corner there. The left goalpost, inside the left goalpost.
And John, we'll take a look at that because you see he had to get this right, did the keeper. Zuniga getting past the defender, making that long run, moving over, hitting it, and just kind of slicing it almost into the side netting. Keeper just had to clear that out.
So we're going to get a corner here for Atlanta United on the far side. Looks like Hustle's taking it into the box and kind of low and off head of SSL defender and out the other way. So we'll do this again on the near side this time. And they just put it quickly into play. Hutzel now gives it to Luzan. Luzan has it deflected out of play once more. So Atlanta United with a third corner in succession. This time looks like Hustle's going to send this into the box this time. And right off the head of a defender. But Reese was there to keep it in. Luzan has it. Luzan in the middle. And shot taken, but partially blocked, and it's just going to trickle to the keeper. Herlock had a shot at it, but defender was there. So a couple opportunities there for Atlanta United, but not able to find the back of the goal. So we'll stay scoreless. There comes SSL. Trying to get it back. Oh, there's a play there. Nice tackle there. No call. But the ball is going to trickle off the Atlanta defense, and we'll have a throw here for SSL. It's right about 18 yards out on the far side. Ball in, headed forward, and once more forward by Hutzel this time. So, but SSL able to keep it in on the near side. And a little fancy footwork there. Some nice passing, and just, I think that was more of a pass than a shot there. He was hoping that he was going to have someone coming down in there. So, goal kick for Atlanta United. Mr. Barnett's going to have to track that ball down. So it looks like the wind has died down a little bit for now. It's a little breezy at the start of the match. Barra with it, trying to run out of trouble. Does, finds a way to get the ball to on the far side. There's another long pass looking for Herlock. Herlock has it. He's got 2 men on him, and he outruns them both. He's into the 18. He's got a nice heel pass to Hutzel, but it's going to be cleared away by SSL. Good idea, but the defender was there for SSL. And we're going to get a whistle. All right, so the referee's going to back up Reese here. Reese is going to take free kick. He's just going to push it into play to Ibarra. Over to Gomez, back to Ibarra. Ibarra coming up the middle. It's Luzon. Luzon dishes off on the far side. Looking for Herlock, could not find him. And the ball's going to end up to the SSL keeper. And there's a pass up the near side, but number 83 for SSL couldn't quite connect with it and throw in here for Gomez for Atlanta United. He's going to send it back to Barnett. Just past the 18th minute here. Looking for our first goal of the match. There's some pressure by SSL. Gomez has to get rid of it. And nice give and go. Now, Lanza is just going to dish it back to Gomez. They'll reset. Ibarra to Dunham, back to Ibarra. Now here comes some more of that pressure from SSL. Atlanta seems to be handling it well. Lanza is dispossessed by number 83. SSL, they'll drop it back here and they'll reset. They'll send the ball in long. Dunham heads it forward. And they're gonna send it back to Barnett. So SSL doing a good job momentarily for keeping them, Atlanta, from breaking out. Now finally across midfield is Atlanta United, and Reese gets around one man. And nice give and go. Here comes Herlock, and Herlock's going to take a shot in. Beautiful save by SSL. Had to dive to his left that time. So Herlock went to the short side that time, but the goalkeeper for SSL was up to the task.
Look at this beautiful ball forward, John. Wide open space. Takes the shot. Great save by that keeper.
So the keeper for SSL preserves the tie for now. We're going to get another corner for Atlanta United. And ball in and just a little too far over everyone. And they'll fight for it, and SSL trying to get it out, but Atlanta United able to regain control. They'll drop it back. Now they look for Hutzel here on the near side. Hutzel to Lanza. And Barnett's going to have to drop it back. Ibarra at midfield at center circle. Over to Dunham. Dunham quickly looks for Lanza on the near side. A little bit of heavy touch, and we get a whistle here. Foul on Atlanta United.
"21 minutes into this, John, and good action by both teams so far. Nobody really pushing forth ahead of any others.
No, it's been fairly even play so far. You're right, Larry. Maybe a bit of an edge of possession to Atlanta United, but as you said, fairly even so far. But Atlanta United has gotten a couple quality shots off, which the keeper of SSL had to make two really good saves for. Now SSL across midfield. There's a sliding tackle, and they're going to get a whistle there. So Barrow was a little too aggressive on that tackle, and player for SSL is down right now. It's number 92.
You see here, John, good ball forward, trying to get there, just a little too rambunctious on that foul.
Okay, so we don't have current roster info for SSL right now, but it's 92. Is that the number that Seek usually wears for SSL? Or not? My memory fails, Larry. Now we're going to have to call for a trainer.
That's the one thing about SSL. We never quite know day-to-day actions in regards to roster-wise, because
And I got the cleat off now for
yeah,
the
I
SSL
think
player.
he took an ankle. But this is good to see. This is why you have trainers on site. Take a look at something like this, making sure that a player doesn't try to continue on, because as a player you want to keep going. You don't want to stop, but that can be for your own worst
Detriment,
yeah, detriment.
Yeah, so yeah, let the professionals determine whether you should continue or not, but it looks like we'll have a bit of an extended delay here. Again, if you're just joining us, it's Atlanta United at the Atlanta United training ground in Marietta, Georgia, hosting SSL FC, a makeup game that was postponed from Sunday. So you get a little midweek soccer action here at the UPSL Georgia Premier Division here on the Atlantic Soccer Media Group YouTube channel. And it looks like we had a few people beat traffic here to watch this game with us this early evening.
It's good to see. It looks like he's going to be okay, John.
That is good to see. Now play back underway. And yeah, he's back on the field now. That's a good sign for SSL. But they did come with a full contingent of subs today, though. A lot more so than Atlanta United. I think they only have 2 subs available today. So Atlanta United playing shorthanded.
This also being the end of public school today, John.
Sure, yes.
So you've got a lot of extra traffic that you're normally not used to here in the 5, 6 o'clock. But let's be honest, there's traffic in Atlanta every single hour on the day.
Yeah, but I made sure I left extra early here today, because knowing that what traffic normally is like, and this being the last day of school for several of the counties in the metro Atlanta area, I think it was a wise decision on my part. So we're going to have a free kick for Atlanta United. Hudson will take this. And he looks like he's got 2-man wall to get over. He does, into the box, and it winds up on the pitch and cleared away by SSL. So Hutzel, well, he'll give it up here, and they'll throw in. Dunham has it, looking for Hutzel. Hutzel winds up on the pitch, but no call. There comes SSL on that far side, and there's a nice tackle, but ball goes out, throw it in for SSL. Very nice tackle by Barnett there. And ball in. And that's going to go past the goal line. It's going to be a throw for Atlanta United. I guess they're saying was now they're going to have a little conference here. A little bit of dissent over the call by SSL. But it looks like it may have gone past the touch before it went past the goal line here. So it looks like we're going to throw instead with a goal kick. A big throw in, but right to SSL player. But Luzon comes away with it. He's charging up midfield, past midfield. Ball through, but no one there for Atlanta United. And the keeper for SSL will track it down. Still no score. Around the midway point in the first half. Barnett, keeper for Atlanta United, gives it to Gomez. Gomez looking for somebody. There he goes, long pass. He was looking for Zuniga, couldn't find Zuniga. And we get a foul. And SSL showing a little bit of frustration right now. They didn't like that call either. So it'll be a free kick for Atlanta United. Hutzel will take this one. And it's going to be cleared to center circle, but Ibarra is there. A nice through ball, but offside. Flag is up. Lanza and Luzon were both there, but AR was right there as well, so he raises the flag. So free kick for SSL here in the past the 28th minute here in the first half. Yeah, big boot in. Donna was there to head it back over, and SSL missed the header there, but his teammate was backing him up, get the ball in. Now here's a chance for SSL, breaking the box at 92. And he has to move outside, but he does have a man. Number 83 now moves in, trying to split the defense. Loses it momentarily, gets it back, tries to take a shot, and nice play by Gomez there. As he went in a little too deep there and just was too deep, too bad of an angle to get a decent shot off, but Gomez is right there to stop that before he was even able to go anywhere. So goal kick for Atlanta United. Now Lanza with it. It's going to give it back to Gomez. It's a little pressure from SSL. SSL on that far side in control. They'll drop back at midfield. On the near side to 81. 81 down this left wing over to 83. 83. Tricky dribbles. Trying to get around Lanza and couldn't. And we'll get an offside call here on SSL. So Dunham will bring it up. And here comes Atlanta United on the far side. Trying to get around one man, trying to get around two. Was not able to, and SSL will take over. Now they'll chip it ball forward. Barnett way out of the goal. He's going to have to use his feet to get out of trouble here. Over to Gomez. A little bit of pressure by SSL, but Atlanta United able to handle it. Now lands at midfield on the near side. Hutzel chips it forward. And Zuniga, realizing where he was on the field, opts to not chase that ball and avoid the offside call. SSL dispossessed by Ibarra. Luzon is going to send it back to Barnett. Barnett to Reese. Reese to Zuniga. Zuniga gets tripped up, and they're going to call it a foul. And once more, you see this frustration from SSL. Atlanta trying to pass across midfield, get turned away. That was Herlock with it, chasing it down on that far side, trying to get around his man, and was able to. And was looking for Zuniga, couldn't quite find him. Nice play by SSL. That ball hits Herlock. Herlock now, ball trickles into the 18. Can Herlock get to it? Not able to quite catch up to it. SSL has to clear. And Gomez fouls. And so we'll get a free kick for SSL. And the 33rd minute. Hetzel flicks it forward to Zuniga. Zuniga trying to get around his man, looks for Herlock. Herlock has it. Herlock turns, and he sends it in, and it's going to be cleared by SSL and out of play. And it looks like we're going to have a corner here.
For Atlanta United, John. That's one thing that Atlanta United has had a lot of, and that's corners.
Yeah, number 6, I think. It's another opportunity for Atlanta United to break through. They've had a couple good looks at the goal as well this half. A couple good shots on frame, but not able to break through as of yet. So ball in and punched forward and out nicely by the SSL goalkeeper. And there to pick up the pieces is Barnett at midfield. He's going to let it trickle back to Barnett. Barnett way out of his goal, looking for someone to pass to. He's going to send it long. It's going to be a 50-50 ball. It's going to be headed forward and foul here on Atlanta United. They're going to call Luzon for that. Over the back. And so the AR will back up number 42 there to the spot of foul. Now SSL working over to the far side. Pass in the middle. Dunham not able to quite stop it, but he retreats. And the man beats Dunham, takes a shot, and it's just going to go wide of the goal. Close call there. Barnett put his hands up and watched it go by and watched it almost go into the net there, Larry.
And one of the best opportunities so far, John, for SSL. Take a look at this ball. Good move down that far side. Steps around the defender. Takes the shot with his right. Just pulls it.
All right, so Hutzel on the near side, right at midfield. He's going to get it back. He's got 3 black jerseys in the vicinity now. There's a shot up and onside, but the keeper's there for SSL. A little too far for Zuniga that time. A bit of heavy pass there. So SSL needs a victory today to get themselves out of the relegation hole. Atlanta United wants a victory today to improve their playoff position as we start to get near the conclusion of the regular season. As we have week 11 coming up this weekend, Memorial Day weekend. Now United looking for Lanza on the near side. He's got him. And Lanza gets a little push, but he's still got the ball. He's trying to move in to the 18 on the near side and gets taken down, and we do get a whistle. But it's right outside the box, close. And we're going to get a yellow card as well. So yellow, number 83.
Take a look at the replay, John. You can see here, moving down this near side, trying to get to the box. Just a reckless challenge there. Foul and the yellow card there for the SSL man. Not quite sure what he was thinking there as he was lunging in.
Yeah, and that play happened just a couple yards right outside of the 18. So dangerous situation here for SSL, as they're going to set up a 3-man wall. It looks like number 8, Braden Dunham's going to take this penalty kick and trickle it into the box, but SSL was there, and nice shot from distance, a nice save. And a little bit of a loose rebound, but it didn't, fortunately for SSL keeper, didn't go too far astray, and he was able to get his hands back on it, but may have hurt himself trying to scramble for that ball. But he appears
you got
to
to
be
be
okay.
Johnny on the spot with those hands. Otherwise, you're leaving yourself open because you're overexerted. You're out into a very dangerous position. Luckily, he was able to maintain control.
So here comes the pressure from United. Keeper kicks it away for SSL, but right to Dunham. Dunham's going to chip it back in right at the box to Hutzel, and Hutzel shoots it wide. Gonna have a hard ball to handle there a little bit, but goal kick for SSL. As we're now in the just past the 38th minute in this first half. You're watching UPSL Georgia Premier Division action on the ASMG TV, the Atlantic Soccer Media Group YouTube channel. Now once more, keeper for SSL is called upon to come out and grab that ball and take control here. United's starting to get some more chances here, some more opportunities. Starting to take play away from SSL here a little bit as we start to wind down in the first half, Larry. Oh, now here's a chance for SSL. He's got a man streaking down the middle, and he's going to take a shot, and it's going to go on the side of the goal.
He wasted that, John. He had a runner. All he had to do was slot that through, and that was a goal for SSL.
Yeah, not the best decision there. I'm sure he'd like to have it back.
Take a look at it again, John. You can see here, mistake by Atlanta United leads to this attack from SSL. All he had to do was slot it right there, and it was game over. He tried to take it on himself.
We'll see how important of a mistake that may be as this match goes on. But still, we have zeros on the scoreboard for both teams. SSL at midfield now. And the ball goes to Ibarra. He's going to trickle it back to his goalkeeper. He gets it back. SSL showing a little bit of pressure now. Back to Barnett. Barnett's going to send it forward.
Another dangerous back pass there.
Yeah, Barnett had to kind of move a little bit to retrieve that as well. I don't think he was expecting that ball to come back to him. Now, ball forward to Herlock, but he's offside. Atlanta United looking for a little bit of pressure here. They drop it back to the SSL keeper. Herlock forces his hand. Now here comes SSL on the near side trying to bring it up. Pass forward. But Gomez is there to Hutzel. Hutzel over to Durham. Hutzel gets it back at center circle. Here comes pressure from SSL. Now Barra goes down trying to get that over to Dunham. And Atlanta United will reset. Luzan. Gomez. All right, nice through ball. But overrunning it a bit was Barnett, but he still got it. Looking to pass Luzan. Had to get rid of it. He had two players right on him. And SSL Oh, nice play. Early, they're going to call foul. They're going to foul on Gomez.
Just like a simple body check there.
Yeah, a bit of a late whistle there. So SSL will take this free kick. Tie score here is 0-0. But Atlanta United has had a few chances, just not able to cash in due to some good play, good saves by the SSL goalkeeper to keep his team in this match. We're going to throw on the far side for SSL. And it's going to be taken by Atlanta United. Zuniga with it. He's got 2 men on. He goes down, and they get a foul. And we get a yellow. Second yellow.
A yellow for both sides. Or is that that was a yellow for SSL?
Yeah, yellow for SSL. So second yellow for SSL. And now they have to pull the player away. And a wise move. You don't want to pick up a red for dissent.
So I'll say it was a yellow for both sides of the pitch for SSL.
I knew what you meant, Larry.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you meant, sir. All right, so that's going to come late in the first half here as we're across the 43rd minute. We'll have a few minutes of stoppage time, I would think. We did have that delay due to the injury.
Yeah.
Number
it's
92.
About 23, 24 yards out.
Yeah.
Not enough to get up and down, but maybe something that you can get around the wall. Or maybe something direct. You just want to hit it with power.
All right, so looks like from my vantage point, looks like maybe a 4-man wall. A 3 or 4-man wall at a perfect angle where it looks just like 2 people there, but ball in, it's over, and into the goal! No, on the side. Oh, I thought that was in, Larry.
Tricked you. Good ball. It was good movement, just a few inches off.
Yeah, hit that top corner, but just right outside of the net. But he did a great job of getting that over the wall. So another good opportunity for Atlanta United, but still not able to put one on the board. Goal now by either team would be huge going into halftime. Gomez giving chase, and he shields number 11 off the ball nicely.
Good shielding by the defender for Atlanta United there. You can see that that's an SSL thing. They want to use that long ball.
Yeah, and that speed as well. So as this match goes on, Larry, you want to think that with only 2 subs available for Atlanta United and a whole slew of subs for SSL, you wonder if they might take advantage of that in the second half and bring in a lot of subs and bring in a lot of fresh legs and challenge Atlanta United more. We'll see if they do that in the second half.
Yeah, we'll see what Coach Tomasi decides to do, because this gives them an opportunity to get them on attrition. Here you go.
Here comes Hardlock, and he's going to take a shot, and there it is! That one is a goal. Beautiful play by Hurlock to get to it, and sets it up for an easy goal for Braden Barnett.
And that's exactly what SSL didn't do the last time. A selfless act here. Great transition by Atlanta United. Surveys the field, works down this near side, gets around the defender, gives it up, and just slotted home for the easy goal. Atlanta United Academy 1-0 right before halftime.
Yeah, I think by our clock that comes in stoppage time, I believe, Larry. So Atlanta United on the board thanks to Mr. Braden Barnett, number 66, on a beautiful feed from Hurlock. So nice sequence there and nice finish for Atlanta United. Well, let's see if SSL can maybe find an answer here. No, that's right here at halftime. So
literally right at time, John.
All right, that's it for half, folks. Atlanta United scoring just moments before the halftime whistle, and they're going to go in the locker room with a 1-0 lead here over SSL FC. So, Larry, your thoughts on this first half?
It was very, very even between both teams throughout the first 40 minutes. Couple opportunities not really utilized. I really have to say SSL, they wasted that opportunity. It should be 1-1.
Should be. SSL with a golden opportunity earlier, and instead of electing to pass to the wide open man, took a shot and not able to get it on frame. So we're going to go to the locker room. We're going to step away for a little bit here. Don't go away, folks. You're watching UPSL Georgia Premier Division action on the Atlantic Soccer Media Group YouTube channel. We'll be back in 15 for the second half.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Caribbean International Shipping Services is a freight consolidator. We are an international freight consolidator. We provide services to over 24 countries in the Caribbean, South and Central America.
We have a very professional and wonderful, diverse staff, including nationals from Jamaica, Guyana, United States, Trinidad, Belize, Costa Rica.
If you would like to contact us, you can stop by our office that is located at 3048 Miller Road in Lithonia, Georgia. You can feel free to give us a call at 770-323-1111 or send us an email at info@mycaribship.com.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Caribbean International Shipping Services is a freight consolidator. We are an international freight consolidator. We provide services to over 24 countries in the Caribbean, South and Central America.
We have a very professional and wonderful, diverse staff, including nationals from Jamaica, Guyana, United States, Trinidad, Belize, Costa Rica.
If you would like to contact us, you can stop by our office that is located at 3048 Miller Road in Lithonia, Georgia. You can feel free to give us a call at 770-323-1111 or send us an email at info@mycaribship.com.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans, so they will never miss any of the action.
Good ball laid off to that far side. Shot ripped. It's in! Dalton United at the death of the game! They go ahead, and this stadium is sent to raptures!
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
Gentlemen, say it with them. They are the champions.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Caribbean International Shipping Services is a freight consolidator. We are an international freight consolidator. We provide services to over 24 countries in the Caribbean, South and Central America.
We have a very professional and wonderful, diverse staff, including nationals from Jamaica, Guyana, United States.
And welcome back, everyone, to UPSL Georgia Premier Division Soccer Action here on the ASMG YouTube channel. My name is John Reed alongside Larry Weaver, bringing you the second half of this extended Week 10 matchup. Atlanta United hosting SSL FC, and Atlanta United enjoying a 1-0 lead right now, scoring late in the first half, like literally just moments before the halftime whistle and stoppage time, after having a few opportunities earlier in the half, but finally able to cash in and take this 1-0 lead. And we'll get things started here with the second half here shortly. Atlanta United in their all whites. You see them in the huddle. They'll be going from right to left on your screen for this half. And the visitors, SSL FC, they break their huddle in all black. They'll be going from left to right on your screen. Atlanta United, only 2 subs available to them today. And as far as I can tell, they've opted not to make any substitutions yet. They're probably going to save them for when they're absolutely needed. Meanwhile, SSL FC has a full contingent of players available to them today, and we probably should see them take advantage of that in this halftime, subbing in some fresh legs here to maybe try to gain an advantage over the weary legs of the Atlanta United starters, who most of them will have to play the full 90 and then some. So, Larry, what are you looking for in this second half, sir?
Need to see some fire in SSL quickly. They need to get back level with Atlanta United and see about, like exactly what you're saying, extend Atlanta United with all those substitutes and see if they can get out of this with a victory, because they need to get up the table.
Yes, they do. A very important matchup today for SSL. They are in the relegation spot currently coming into this week's matches. But as we said, the good news for SSL is they have a few games in hand. The teams in front of them have played 9 games, even 10 games. This is only their 7th match this season, so they do have an opportunity to gain some ground and get out of the relegation spot. But it's going to start today with a win, though, for SSL. So play underway. And SSL applying some early pressure. Barnett's going to boot it forward, and it's going to go out of play here on the far side. So SSL will get a throw. So we'll see if SSL start to be a little more aggressive here in this second half. They did have one real good opportunity to score, except the attacker, the 2 players managed to stumble into one another.
I'll say at that time, John, they took each other out.
Yes, they did. As I was saying, SSL had a golden opportunity to put the first goal up on the board, but the attacker elected to take a shot instead of hitting a wide open wingman who probably would have scored an easy goal. And then they paid for it moments later as Atlanta United was able to get their goal and go up 1-0. But
Good pressure there by SSL to force this mistake by Atlanta United.
Yep, it's been, well, just opening moments here, but it's been all SSL so far. And chip into the goal area. Barnett's able to snatch that out of the air. Now he's going to wait for an opportunity to push this ball forward. Now chip ahead midfield, looking for a Barnett, but SSL is able to turn Atlanta United away once more. There's Dunham's going to send it back to Barnett. United looking to go out. That's Gomez. Hutzel back to Gomez. Gomez is going to send it over to his winger. Now back to Barnett. Big boot from Barnett. Looking for Barnett. Looking for Barnett. Barnett to Barnett on the far side or near side here. Goes out of play. Going to be a throw here for SSL. So no roster at match time for SSL, so we just have to call numbers, unfortunately. Zuninga with it. Looking for Herlock. Herlock right outside the 18. Has it, but he, oh, nice nutmeg, and able to get around one man and get us around two. He's got Barnett in the middle if he could get it to him, but can't, and the ball just trickles by Luzon. Almost a great play by Herlock to almost create a goal opportunity there for Atlanta United, but SSL dodge one here. Now SSL. Now ball way up and out of play.
So that's now a missed opportunity by both sides, John, because that should have been a goal for Atlanta United.
So golden opportunity for Atlanta United to go up by 2. So the score will remain 1-0 for now. And SSL will live to fight another day here in this half. Then we're going to get a throw. Actually, we're going to let Barnett kick it away. He's going to get it back. Finds Gomez in the middle. Gomez to Luzon. Luzon's got Barnett down that near side, and that's heavy ball, but Barnett's not going to be able to get to it. And SSL able to keep it in from going out. Herlock with it, number 15. Finds Luzon. Luzon to Reese. Reese over to Ibarra. Ibarra on the far side. Give it a go. Luzon now. Tries to get around one man. Is able to save it, and it's going to go out of play off of SSL, so it'll be a corner here for Atlanta United. They've had their share of them this match. I believe this would be corner number 7. And they just quickly put it in play. Hutzel with it. And chip it over. Looking for Barnett. Couldn't find him. Dunham's going to chase it down. Dunham is going to send it towards the goal. It's off frame a little bit. Keeper can get to it easily. He's going to boot it forward. Fives number 92. A little bit of a heavy touch, but he's going to get it back. And number 92 gets it back here on the near side. Pushes it forward and into the 18, and Barnett comes out of the goal to land on it. So smart decision by the goalkeeper Barnett for Atlanta United. As he had attacker bearing down on him. It's a brave decision as well for Mr. Barnett. Dunham now with it. Chips it forward. And headed up in the air by SSL. Herlock is there, and he's going to let go out of play, and they're going to say it's off Herlock. So throw for SSL. Here in the opening moments of the second half, we're past the 50th minute mark. And the referee's going to back up the SSL player. Took a little liberty there with the positioning of the throw. Now headed forward. Here comes a chance for SSL, and once more, Barnett has to come out and with the heavy clear. All right, now we're set to go. Throw in by SSL. Luzan on off his chest. Flicks it up, but he gets fouled. So we've had 2 yellows this match so far, both on SSL. Otherwise, it's been a very clean match. Now Atlanta United trying to advance on that far side. Gets turned away by SSL. Here comes SSL. Here's a chance right outside the box. He's got a man on the wing. He's going to get it to him. Number 11 has it now. Going to get a shot off. He gets one around 1 man. Tries to get around 2. And, oh, just waited too long to take a shot, Larry.
Just wasted that opportunity. Should have one-timed it.
You're right. He should have delivered that ball as soon as it came to him. And we get a whistle now. Is that
I think that's
young
more
man
laying on the ground from embarrassment than,
I was going to
than
say
anything,
embarrassment,
John.
frustration, maybe a little bit of pain, but
You take a look at this. Beautiful ball. All he had to do was one-time it. Decides to go around 1 man. He should have shot it there. Then tries to go around the 2nd man and just runs out of real estate.
one too many moves. The 1st and 2nd chances when he should have let that ball go, Larry. So that's 2 golden opportunities that SSL just wasted. And if they lose this match by 1, they're going to look at those 2 plays. The woulda, shoulda, couldas. Well, we're back to live action now. We have a drop ball. Now Hutzel left it a little too far. SSL intercepts. And ball's going to go out for a throw for Atlanta United. Reese has it to Luzan. Luzan. Over to Hutzel on the far side. Hutzel draws a crowd. There goes Herlock now streaming down the far side. Heavy touch, but he's going to get to it, and he's going to send it in front, and SSL keeper's there to snatch that out of the air. And he pushes it forward quickly. Let's see if SSL can formulate a counterattack here. SSL will switch up. They'll come around the near side. Number 44 has it. And he's going to send it into center circle. So SSL working their way methodically. Now a little heel pass. Drops back. Shot attempted but blocked at the point of origin. And it's going to go out of play past the touchline. It's going to be a throw here for SSL.
And it's John, you can see Atlanta United has recovered quite well since that forfeit and loss of points earlier in this season. Definitely holding a solid shot into the playoffs.
And here comes SSL moving their way in the box. And nice play by Ibarra to stop a shot attempt. And player goes down, but there's no foul. Maybe perhaps a little bit of delay of reaction. Now referee electing not to blow the whistle just yet as SSL has an advantage. There's a big shot from distance way off the mark. Now we'll tend to the injured player. Kind of a little bit of a delayed reaction how he went down. And I'm not sure if Ibarra clipped him somewhere or if he went down on his own, maybe twisting his own knee or ankle, but nonetheless, he's going to be helped up now. Hopefully he's okay. And he's holding that ankle. Well, he's hobbling pretty bad right now. But it looks like he's going to stay in. Now back to live action. Keeper Barnett with it. He's got pressure coming. Sends it to Gomez in the middle. To Luzan. He's got Luzan there at midfield. Barnett was calling for it. Reese has it now at midfield. Dunham. Pass inside. Now Barnett's going to give chase here in the near touchline, and it goes out of play, and a goal kick for SSL.
And John, if this result stays the way that it is, Atlanta United will stay in 5th place. However, it'll put them just a point behind UMA and 2 points behind Kalanji Pro Profile. So they're right within striking distance, and they still have a game in hand.
Yeah, that'd be good for Atlanta United. And just staying in playoff contention is important. Just make the playoffs and you start a new season. And we know anything can happen in the postseason.
And Atlanta United, they've made it to the playoff finals. They've never won the playoffs in all the years that they have been in the UPSL Georgia Conference.
Yeah, always the bridesmaid, never the bride, but they make it there. And they're always a team to contend with, for sure. Will this be the season that they finally break through? Stay tuned. We'll all find out. Now Dunham's going to take this free kick off the wall and over the goal and out of play.
Atlanta United. And John, we've talked about it several times. So far in the years that MLS academies have been in the UPSL system, no one has ever won the national title from an MLS academy. So could Atlanta United finally break it? St. Louis Academy had the chance last season, came up short.
I believe LA Academy made the Nationals one season as well.
Yeah,
but it'd be
LAFC's
something to see
academy.
an MLS Academy team.
Yeah. But so far, Atlanta United still in that building process. Coach Davies doing a great job with the crew. He really had to make a big change because last year, so many players moving on to college. He had to basically start over with a completely new squad last season. We weren't quite sure what was going to happen last season. They made it to the playoffs. Then they got beat by that Cinderella Atlanta City team.
Yeah, that's one heck of a run by Atlanta City. But yeah, got to give credit to Atlanta United with a shifting roster, with, as you said, players going to college as well as players having to fill in for injuries in higher tier teams as well. So,
and that's another thing. Last season, there were so many players that were injured throughout the Atlanta United Academy structure that you had United 2 players getting called up to the mains to 1s. You had academy players being called up to the 2s. So they were just fluctuating significantly last season.
And still able to maintain success. Now here's a chance for SSL into the 18. He's going to take a crossing pass and could not handle it on the far post and out of play past the goal line. It's going to be goal kick for Atlanta United. So another opportunity for SSL and just not able to get that shot off.
And John, ASMG got to be a small part in the Atlanta United Equinox that happened last Saturday, where you had the academies, you had the 2s, you had the 1s, everybody. You had 4 Atlanta United teams playing in the same day. 13 hours of Atlanta United soccer on one day. The Atlanta United Equinox, we got to be just a small little part of that.
And glorious day if you're an Atlanta United fan. That was a fun day for all United fans. All hands on deck day that day. Everyone involved.
A lot of travel for Jason Longshore, our good friend.
And we enjoy having Jason to do these games for us when his schedule allows. Always a pleasure to have him on board. And now Atlanta United cross midfield. There's Luzon with it. Coming down the middle. He's got 2 men on the wing, on the left wing, and able to clear it away is SSL. Now on the near side. It's number 11 charging for it. Oh, nice interception of the pass there by Dunham. Dunham to Hutzel. To Luzon. Luzon with a man on him. Gets a through ball, but he goes down on the turf and no whistle.
Wanting a foul there, not going to get it.
Now SSL on that near side. Ball's going to go out of play past the touch, so they're going to throw here.
You see our referees for tonight, Brendan Donovan, center. It's called a good match so far between it. Very fair on both sides, John.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been a very evenly called match, I think, so far. Now SSL trying to work their way in. Having to drop back a bit here. Now they'll try the far side. Now inside the corner of the 18, he's going to take a shot, and once more blocked at the point of origin. So when they can't find the frame, the shots they are taking are being blocked nicely by the Atlanta defense. And we get a foul there. Dunham on a push.
A little slow in getting him that ball, but he's able to slow the play down, allow that contact to come in and get the foul, give SSL a great opportunity. 23 yards out.
And we're going to get
a yellow card.
Yellow card for Dunham.
First yellow for Atlanta United.
And that comes in the 62nd minute. And here comes a real good opportunity for SSL. They're going to be just a few yards outside of the 18. So we'll see what they do. Now the referee's going to have to. Well, he's showing where
count out
the
the
wall
10
can
yards.
line up here. So this is going to be a four-man wall, including Dunham, the offender there on that yellow. All right, you hear some encouragement from the visiting crowd here. And there's a shot and goes into the wall, but he gets it back and he pokes it wide of the goal on the far side.
Tries to just flick it there at the end, John, with the outside of his boot, not able to get that on frame. Right into the wall. He gets it, tries to hit it with the outside of his right boot, not able to get it on frame. Have a substitution for Atlanta United.
So Herlock's day is done.
Number 63 coming on.
Okay, that's Seamus Streelman coming in.
Seamus. Mr. Seamus.
Apologies. I expect to see an H in there, but no, I guess it is Seamus. Mr. Streelman.
It's a nice Irish name.
All right, so Atlanta United with a goal kick now. Up 1-0. Having a very good game defensively is Atlanta United. Now Barnett, number 66 on the near side. Finds Zuniga, midfield. Looks for Hutzel. Hutzel has it. Had a heel kick it back to himself as he had a man on him. Now SSL come away with it now. Hutzel tried to tackle, couldn't get to it, and now ball through, but it's going to be too far, and Barnett's going to go ahead and get this. He's going to have to pick it up. He's got a man coming on him. So it was going to be out on Atlanta, so that's why he didn't let it go for a goal kick. So now Barnett's going to send everyone long. He's going to boot this one away, presumably. So Barnett sends it along, 50-50 ball. It's going to wind up out of play. So we do see one person warming up on the sideline for SSL. Now, we don't know if they made any substitutions at half to start the half, SSL yet, but you got to wonder when they maybe start sending in some fresh legs here.
Definitely. If there's nothing in the first, if nothing in 70 minutes, John, they're going to have to go for it.
Now 50-50 ball headed up in the air by United. SSL. Too long for number 11, and Dunham's just going to let that trickle past the goal line for a goal kick. So SSL started out strong to start the half. And could easily be up 2-1 at this point, but they still find themselves down a goal as we're approaching that 70th minute that Larry just mentioned. Now who's on with it? To Zuniga. Zuniga has Barnett, finds Barnett. Barnett pokes it forward to Seamus. Seamus now. Cross pass. And running it down on the far side is Atlanta United, and tripped up right there, right in front of the AR. That was Lanza who took that fall there. He gets helped up. He's okay. So we're going to get a free kick just inside the far touch line. Almost a corner, but not quite. So it'll be a right-footed strike here. As Hutzel's going to take, or look like Hutzel might take it, but no. Now pushes it through into the 18. Comes Atlanta United. He's trying to get around two defenders. Goes down in the box, but no call. Atlanta United wanted a penalty there, but they don't get it. And now SSL has an issue, which they're expressing to the referee.
All right, John, we'll take a look at it and see what we think.
We're going to get a yellow.
Let's see as this ball comes in. SSL steps. That doesn't look like a penalty to me, John. He does step in, yes, but he's clearly away from the player as he falls.
So we had another yellow assist as well. I think it was on the SSL player, which could have been for dissent. A little hard to tell as there was a crowd of players around, but definitely did see a flash of yellow. And now we get an SSL player down, another whistle. So as this match is going on here, maybe you might see the intensity pick up a little bit here, as we have seen a little bit of frustration shown by SSL early in the match, and hopefully not starting to become to a boil here for them. Want to keep your heads, especially when you're in a must-win match. Now here's a chance for Zuniga. He's onside. He's going to poke it through, and it's going to go towards the goal and in. Nice touch there by Zuniga. Pushes it past the SSL goalkeeper, and Atlanta, just like that, Atlanta United up 2-0, Larry.
A great little slow roller here. Don't have to work hard to get a goal. Mistake there by SSL. Gets a great transition by Atlanta United. Receives the ball, and he just pokes it past the keeper as he had come way far out of his line easy goal for Atlanta United. It's now 2-0.
Yep, caught the SSL keeper in no man's land there, and Zuniga took advantage of it. Nice touch on that ball. 2-0 for the home team. A little bit of breathing room. Now we're getting some substitutions, Larry. And down 2 with less than 20 left.
Yeah, at this point, they've got to do some changes. They need to get a goal, and they need to get it fast.
All right, so we're going to back up and do this again.
Let's do this again, John.
Now we're back underway. So the hill to climb just got a little bit steeper for SSL, down 2. In a match that they need to try and claw their way out of relegation. But Atlanta United still on the attack, on the far side, trying to work their way around in. Still had it was Lanza. Lanza to Hutzel. Hutzel, turn and shot by Seamus, but right at the keeper, SSL keeper. He throws it forward. And United right there to challenge. Now SSL comes away with it, trying to get past midfield. And finally able to. Now they're on the near side and just not able to hand the ball as number 81. That's going to be a throw for Atlanta United. So Barnett will put it in play. Dunham had it. Some pressure. Backpedaling is Atlanta United. Now they get it forward on that far side. Now chipped up in the air. SSL's there. He's going to head it forward. And the ball's going to be flicked over to Barnett on the near side. He's going to drop it back to Dunham. So we'll see if SSL starts to press here. As time is starting to become a factor now, especially when you're down by 2. Looks like we're going to get another sub for Atlanta United. So it looks like Hutzel's day is finished, number 53.
And John, this is going to be a real test of character for SSL. They've never been in this position before. They've never been this far down since their inception. They've always been at the top of the table. They've always been a factor every single season. This time they find themselves at the bottom of the table.
So that is Grayson Armistead, number 79, coming in for Luke Hutzel. And we get a whistle. We had a soft flag up here, so ball for Atlanta United. So Atlanta United have used their 2 subs that are available. There's Armistead, one of them right now. And Seamus with it. Another second half substitution. He's trying to work ways around his man. He does have Armistead to drop it off to, but instead elected to try and go through, and ball's going to go out of play. And we're going to set ourselves up here for corner, I believe, for Atlanta United. Corner number 8 by my count, I think, Larry. So it was a little bit sunny earlier. Now it's partly cloudy. The sun's kind of hidden away behind the clouds a bit. A little darker out right now. And we're going to have Braden Barnett take this corner. Going to be a right-footed swing here near the top of the box. And shot out of the air, blocked by the defense. Now SSL looking to bust out on that far side. Nice play by Ibarra to stop any attack there. And it's going to go back to the goalkeeper, Owen Barnett. Now Luzon with it. To Dunham. Waits for SSL to make a move. Now Luzon losing it, but goes right to United player, Dunham. Play kind of slowed up a little bit here right now for the time being. But long pass in, goes past Seamus. But Seamus wins it back. And he's going to drop it off, looking for Zuniga. Zuniga able to get around his man. He draws the crowd. He's going to take a shot. He's going to, whoa! What a shot! Zuniga with a brace. Puts his team up 3-0 now.
What a goal from Zuniga. You look at this one, folks. Stops, moves to his right, takes the shot, just slots it past the keeper. Nothing that he could do. Absolutely gorgeous goal.
A beautiful goal by Landon Zuniga. He earns his brace for today. And meanwhile, we got a SSL player down. The trainer's coming out.
And, John, I was going to talk about it here just a second ago. When you look at the table compared to last season, in the fall, Atlanta City got in 7th place. They had 15 points. I think in this spring season, it's going to be far more than 15 points to make it into the playoffs. Everybody else was from 20 points and above, from 6th place to 1st place, 20 points and above. 1st place was Dalton United with 31 points. As tight as this race has been, I don't think that you're going to see a team with 31 points this year. Right now, you have Potros at the top with 22 points with 3 games to go. That's only 9 points. 31 is the max. I don't think that 30 is going to be attainable. I think it's going to be a tight race. It's going to be in the mid-20s for everybody from 1st place all the way down to 5th, if not 6th place. It's going to be a very, very tight race.
Yeah, seeing a bit more even play this season with how everything's playing out, because the competition is really good and fierce.
You take a look at last week, UMA going into half up 3-1 over North Georgia, who hadn't had any points the entire season. North Georgia comes back and wins that match 6-4. Amazing result for North Georgia United. I think it might be too little too late, as they're only got 3 points. They got 4 games to go. They're 4 back from SSL, 5 back from Legends and FC Atlanta and Atlanta City. I think it would take a mountain for them to get out of that relegation zone.
Probably too large of a hole to dig themselves out of, but it was good to see North Georgia get off the schneid there and pick up their first win of the season, and in a big way as well. Now we're back to live action. Here comes SSL. They need 3 now. And Armistead moves them off the ball. It was the
result that the main man, Jonathan Torres, was looking for over the course of these last 8 weeks. Because it's been a hard season for North Georgia United.
But it's good to see him come back and win like that instead of, other teams may just kind of cash it in the rest of the way, or mail it in rather. And so good to see him come back and take that game in a big fashion as well. So, again, hats off to North Georgia. Now back to live action here. Atlanta United now enjoying a 3-0 lead, and it's getting late here. We're past the 80th minute. SSL coming into this matchup in the relegation position, and it looks like they're going to stay there for now, Larry. SSL also leaving a couple golden opportunities to get on the board by the wayside. By all rights, could be 3-2 right now. Now here's a chance, and a little too deep, but Owen Barnett
we got to go
there.
all the way back to that first half, that SSL opportunity that they missed. It could have been a completely different match.
Yeah, he had a man on the left wing all by himself that he elected not to pass to.
And it's going to be a fast turnaround for SSL. They're going to be away in McDonough on Saturday night, taking on Georgia Revolution at Warhawk Stadium.
And I believe Atlanta United Academy will be back in action on Sunday, I believe.
Yes, Atlanta United will be back home here at the stadium at the training grounds against Georgia Athletic.
All right, now here's a chance for Luzon, all by himself. To Barnett, who's in the middle right now. Gomez, now they send it over to the near side. SSL is going to come away with it. Here's a long pass and just too hard, too long, out of play. Going to be a throw for Atlanta United. So barring a bit of a miracle here, it looks like Atlanta United will pick up the victory today and keep themselves in the mix for sure.
And that Georgia Athletic that Atlanta United will take on, they got a much needed draw against Atlanta City last weekend with Tomas Jimenez with a late goal to get that 2-2 draw.
Armistead on the near side sends it forward. And SSL is going to poke forward by Armistead, but they're going to say it was out. So time running out on SSL. They throw it in. At midfield, poked away by Atlanta United, by Luzon. I'll take some more seconds off the clock. As Atlanta United just has to play smart the rest of the way. They played a great defensive game today, Larry, I thought. Now on the far side, SSL.
Great clean sheet for Barnett so far, these 84 minutes. Let's see if he can maintain it for just a couple more minutes.
There's a shot from outside the 18, and it's just going to high and way wide. Could have been deflected. But it looks like it's going to be a goal kick here. So Owen Barnett will be in no hurry to get this ball back in play. So approaching the 85th minute now. And thanks to a couple second half goals by Landon Zuniga. The second one, a thing of beauty. First one, just a smart, wily play on his part. So his brace gives Atlanta United the 3-0 lead for this half. And perhaps won himself the man of the match as well.
He definitely, Zuniga's got to be man of the match.
And now said man is in the middle there in the center circle. He dishes off. He's going to get it back here at midfield. He's going to send it over to Barnett. Barnett's kind of switched positions with Grayson Armistead, who's playing that wing slot now on the left side. There comes Atlanta United. Slowly working their way into the defensive third of SSL. Now trying to work his way through two men. Goes down, but no foul. SSL comes away with it. I was looking for a long pass, but way off the mark, and it's going to go right to Dunham. they're just going to set it back to Barnett. Barnett's got a man barreling down on him. He just casually flicks it away to Barra. And now Atlanta United on the far side. Now the through ball looking for Seamus, but a little too far. It's going to go to the keeper. And now there's a long ball, which is what SSL's been working on all match. And there's a foul. And there's the frustration again. He's claiming he didn't touch him, but the whistle was blown.
The AR over here on that near side, Horatio Oliveira. Got an A-star referee squad here tonight. A lot of them play average, they're average center officials. They're being the ARs tonight, so you got the best of the best here tonight.
And it's shown. It's been a well-officiated match, for sure. Atlanta United. Big switch looking for Armistead, but it doesn't get to him. SSL intercepts. Now they're past midfield. They're not going to be able to pick up a win or a draw here, but I know they'd like to get at least one on the board and break up Owen's clean sheet. Now right outside the box on the far side, but being forced out nicely by Atlanta United. There's a shot from distance going to go high and over the top bar.
And this is one of the things that you have to be prepared for SSL with all of these games in hand and so many weeks past. You have such a small window to get these games in that you're having a hard time for these guys recovering, training, being at their optimum level, and you start to see points slip away.
I'm kind of surprised that I didn't see SSL use a little bit more of their substitutions. You're allotted 7, and I think they only used a couple, or at least coming in
that
during
we know
the second
of.
half.
Unfortunately, with the roster, we don't know for sure.
So SSL with time running out, want to get on the board here. And there's a shot attempt. It goes right to Barnett. Easy save. But he's going to have to pick that ball up as he's got a man barreling down on him. So I'll take some more time off the clock there as we are approaching the 90th minute.
1 minute, John, 1 minute.
And I don't think we're going to have too much stoppage time. We had only one real delay for a bit of an injury delay. And with the score being what it is, I don't think we'll see much stoppage time at all, Larry.
1 whole minute.
1 minute. So Atlanta United trying to finish this one out here and get off the pitch with a 3-0 win. There's a foul over the back. So the weather's turned nice and cool here as we head to the conclusion of this match.
And some would say it was a beautiful day for soccer.
Some would say. It's another nice warm, well, early summer day, you could say now, in Atlanta. In the Atlanta suburbs here in Marietta, Georgia, at the Atlanta United Training Ground. As you enjoy UPSL Georgia Premier Division action on the Atlantic Soccer Media Group channel, be sure to like and subscribe. Ball in and towards the goal and out of play. And that could be SSL's last chance to try and sneak one past Barnett. And there's the whistle. That's your final, folks. Atlanta United cruise to a 3-0 lead, or win rather, over SSL FC. Larry, what are your thoughts on the match, sir?
Exactly what you said. Absolutely professional and perfect resolution for Atlanta United Academy. Everything working on all cylinders for them. Zuniga with a brace in the second half. Definitely the man of the match. When it comes to SSL, it's going to have to be back to the drawing board for Coach Tumasi. They need to get some points and get out of that relegation zone with the games that they have in hand. Otherwise, they're going to find themselves back down to Division I.
Well, they'll be in action again on Saturday, and Atlanta United will be back in action here Sunday at the training ground. But that's going to do it for us here. We'll go ahead and wrap it up. So on behalf of our camera operators, Krishna Bomar, Andre Bomar, alongside Larry Weaver, my name is John Reno. It's been a pleasure bringing you this match today. We'll see you next time on the pitch.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.